Happy New Year to my YouTube friend. Happy New Year. This is it, the end of 20 and the 24. It is Tuesday, December 31st, 20 and the 24 in the Mayan calendar. 2:53 p.m., 7 minutes to go. Then the market will be closed tomorrow. We'll keep trading tomorrow. So the next time you and I will talk will be next year. Can you believe it's 2024 is over already? Just like that. Wasn't it just summertime? Wasn't school just starting again? Wait a minute. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas is now over, and now we're at New Year's Eve. Hello. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Chinatown. Don't let this current number fool you. I'll give you a little idea on that. Oh, yeah, we're down about 9 grand today, but I did extract 50 grand from this portfolio because I wanted to make some precious metals purchases and didn't want to overwhelm Lady Godiva in just making those purchases without a little hedge first. So I sent over 50 grand to our checking account. And I've been buying it up because it might be our last opportunity to get both gold and silver at a reasonable price, because I'm expecting big things in 2025, as you know, based on my portfolio. You can see that I do believe that. Starting as soon as Thursday and Friday, because I anticipated, and I told this to Lady a couple days ago, I said, I anticipate that the crooked cartels, the banking bumyas, they will be doing everything they can to beat down gold and silver, but mostly silver because they've kind of lost a bit of control of the gold. But silver and the gold and silver miners are still hammering. And I said I would anticipate Christmas Eve and then the Monday before New Year's Eve, both of those days, all three of those days, they'll be working to short the silver, and silver will go downtown to Chinatown, and that's what's happened. Let's look at silver here. You can see, so this was Friday the 20, wait a minute. Yeah. Friday the 27th, and then Chinatown on Friday. A great day to do it is also at the end of an expiration. It's just an end of an expiration. And then here was Christmas Eve, beat down, meander, beat down, and then beat down, and then sideways since. So are we at the bottom of 2? I don't know. I mean, we can still get another lower low that even changes this from the beginning of a 5-wave impulse to the north to, oh, that was the bottom of C. I'm still holding on hope that this is indeed the bottom of C. And we're going to be working our way, because right now we've qualified. We've qualified for the 1 and qualified for the 2. So I think we're going to be in the 3rd starting Thursday, at the latest Friday. So stay tuned for that. Let's go through some recent moves before we get back to the charts. 12/27. What's today? 31st. So what is? Oh, that would have been Friday. So I'm sure we've gone over that, right? Gone over that, but just to give you an idea, AGQ, TNA, TMF. Okay, theme. Going to repeat itself soon. So yesterday, no video, but I was active. I went bull on the S&P 500, bought 1,000 shares of UPRO, which is a leveraged directional based on the S&P 500. TNA, that is a leveraged move on the IWM, aka small caps. NUG-T, added another 1,000 shares to NUG-T at 34.34. Now I was early again. You're always early on these things. Then you get out early. Did you just say that out loud, Terry? No, I didn't. So NUG-T average now at 35.38. TNA average now at 40.98. Added another 2,000 AGQ here, 33.98, and then got back into oil. You and that oil, you just can't give it up. We've actually, as little as oil has moved, and we'll get to the charts because it actually has gone right to prediction. If you've been following along, if you've watched the last several videos, you know the map that I've had for oil. I haven't changed any of it. We'll probably move some things around today just to get a better visual understanding of the graffiti on the chart. But got in for 2,000 shares at 27.13 at on the UCO, which is a leveraged directional on United States oil. Bought another round of leaps on SLV, that's silver ETF. These are over a year out, 26 strike, 100 contracts, 126.20 or 116.26. Paid $37,000 for that. And then got in another 1,000 on AGQ at 33.73. I might even go one more thousand. You want to do one more thousand right now, you son of a gun? 33.65. Hold on. Let's just take a look at AGQ. Oh, look, it's right there. It's all ready for you. It's at 33.67. You missed your little spot right there at 33.56. Oh, wait. 33.66. Put a limit order in at 33.66. Did we miss it? No. 1,000 more. Review. Should just go ahead and fill right away. Excuse me. Got those on the board. Let's see what happens. Come on. There's 665 of them. You got it. Get in there. I need the round number. Got to have the round number. Okay. Still nothing. It's got 665 of 1,000. You could do it. Do it before it closes. All right. So that's, and there they are. So 33.66. AGQ buy 1K at 33.66. So now, though, we're still way above that on average. 35.55. We were up to 14,000 shares. Last round, we ended up getting up to 17,000 shares, and we made a small fortune on that trade, and we will for sure do that again. So 35.55 is the average. Okay, so what else? Yeah, so that's it. That was today. We got the silver leaps, couple rounds of AGQs. We can see. Oh, we got. So we had gotten out of. Where are we at here? Just talking out loud. Okay, yeah. So on the 26th, we did sell out of the TNA for a almost $10,000 profit, and then it was yesterday we went back in. Yeah, we went back in the following day. So that was the 26th. Following day, we went to another 2,000 shares. And then yesterday added another 2,000. So we have a 4,000 share position on TNA, which I think is one of the bright spots remaining. Yeah, so we're up 4,000. No, we just jumped down to 3,500 on TNA, up 772 on UCO. That's oil. UPro, that was like up like $1,500 at one point, and now it's at 260. But I would imagine Thursday and Friday should be big days for the S&P 500. NUG T making our way back, only down 490, but then still just getting hammer sharked on AGQ, down 26,000, TMF down 32,000. At one point, TMF was at what today? 41.65, and now it's currently at 40.03. So let's check out the charts just to see, are we still in business? So we looked at the silver. Here's the futures. See, that's just actually absolutely illegitimacy. There's that Friday, and then here was Monday, just hammer down. Gold still in that triangle. It threatened 4 times. It has threatened the lower trend line, but I think we've held nicely. And then today we made a little bit of a recovery. GDX still yet to get on its horse. But our 4 is still valid, and we're looking to. I was looking at this earlier, and I was thinking, all right, yeah, we do need to take out 40, but let's get something like even. Let's just take out like 36 first. Let's get 36 on the board. Then we'll move our way up to 39, then 40, then lift off. Going to take this out to confirm all of this pattern. So that'd be a nice move, taking out 44.21. Here's gold futures. It's threatened us again right here on the bottom rail. And then I've got my little notes on here for myself, which is sell GDX calls when we hit 2,700. That should be as early as Friday. Whoa, bold. Okay, here's what we were talking about. I haven't changed this at all. We put this up like 2 weeks ago, didn't we? And we've busted out. We put this in when oil was down here. It was down here. Put this in, and we did indeed break out to the north. So we got that going for us. Currently, I got a target. Let's put it on here. I know this doesn't sound, compared to where it's at, but think about where we started messing around in here. We were catching some action in the 60s. And now we've blasted up all the way almost to 76. And that's where my min target. And that should be Thursday or Friday. I'd say let's go to, min target 76. So 76 is 77. So we hit 76. Even if it's on Thursday, I'll probably sell out of my oil. This one as well. What did we put there like 2 weeks ago? We were looking at this RSI. It was trading in this range forever. And look what it did. Broke out to the north. And now it did touch and went into the 72s today, currently at 71.93. So move this arrow. And we'll move it this way just to show that we did indeed meet our target. But I'm hoping and believing that Thursday and Friday will at least provide us an opportunity to sell at profit before the week is over, but also the next round of profits will all be on the next tax bill, not the one that's coming up in April. All right, this one though is just still just drubbing me over the head. It won't decide. At this point, you'd be here moving this 2 over. Still, everything else still is valid. We would just move it around a bit, give us some more room like this. Because that's lower, that's probably higher. This still stretch this. And then we'll just measure all these up to make sure. But we are definitely bottoming soon. I've said it over and over again. Made a few dollar bills on TLT via TMF. But I think we're brewing up for a big time win though. What was our stuff over here? Is this all together? Yeah, let's move that over because this came to fruition, this was like maybe a week, 2 ago, get through 89, or could be one more low to 87. It hit 86.99, bruh. Maybe, yeah, I think it was 86.99 or maybe 86.98. But we need that to continue to hold as our low. We don't want this 2 to be breaching below where we think we've begun our 5 waves up, because that would make my butt stink and hurt my heart. And we don't want that to happen. So still holding steady as far as our conviction on the TLT as we are trading it through TMF. IWM, it's certainly got us a nice 1 and 2, and it's trying to make its way up to number 3. And this would just be, if you're looking at actual time frames, you would move this a bit. You'd move these over just a bit. I know this target of 250 is aggressive. Trading this through the TNA. Yeah, that TLT is really making my butt stink. Bitcoin, I didn't throw anything on here because I think our ABC is still valid. You saw me put this on here. I think we put it on right around here. And I was thinking, and I mentioned this, it could be an A equals C if it bounces off this line. It did, but I still have a feeling. So we'll move this over, but I still have a feeling we're going to catch like an 88 handle here somewhere. So I think that this C is not yet done. That's what I would be looking at today. If you told me you got to look at something and tell me what you think. SPX, I got the same chart up, and I still feel very confident that we are going to bust back through the 200-day moving average and touch back and probably go through the 50-day. And I would imagine, I did put another chart up. Let's go to, so this is still what I've had on here, and it's done what we thought. And I told you, the Magic 8 Ball told me right around here that we were going to bust back up through the 50 and through the 200-day. We did exactly that. It's retreated a little bit more than I anticipated, but that's why I got involved in the U Pro, which is the directional 2 times exposure. Is it 2 or 3? 2 or 3 times exposure on the S&P 500. And I still feel confident that we are testing back up. In fact, here's a closer look, and there it is. Okay, I thought I did some charting, a little closer range charting. Doesn't mean we're done with the C, but I think we're going to be, I think this was just an anomaly. Like if, say, that anomaly was gone, then we would already be at A equals C. We'll leave that up, but I think we might be done, at least on the short-term time frame, done with this C and ready to begin 5 waves up. That should begin on Thursday. And I think those 5 waves are going to breach, well, there you go, going to breach 6,100 and probably test 6,150. But we got to keep an eye out, and we got to keep our head on a swivel, because I think 2025 should be very interesting. That's what's going on. I hope you're doing well. If you do have plans tonight, be safe. Just, be real safe out there. We call this amateur night, right? Amateur night. But the last day of 2024, me and you have been friends for a while now. I hope our friendship continues and blossoms. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I'll see you back here on Thursday.